The Zarkon Empire had never lost a war. For centuries, their conquests had stretched across galaxies, crushing any civilization that dared to resist. Their fleets, sleek and bristling with plasma cannons, were symbols of inevitable domination. When the first human outposts were detected on the fringes of Zarkon space, the High Council dismissed them as just another primitive species to subjugate. General Vorik, the ruthless architect of 1,000 victories, led the charge. His fleet, a shimmering armada of destruction, descended upon Earth's colonies, expecting swift capitulation. The first human settlements fell quickly, confirming the Zarkon belief that humanity was weak. But something unexpected happened. The humans didn't surrender. They vanished. Entire colonies emptied overnight, leaving behind scorched earth and eerie silence. Vorik was puzzled. This wasn't retreat. It was something else, something unnerving. The humans weren't running, they were preparing. The first sign of trouble came on Zeta Prime, a mining world fortified by the Zarkon. The night was quiet, too quiet. Then, without warning, the ground trembled. Explosions erupted from beneath the fortified walls. Human guerrillas, having tunneled for weeks unnoticed, unleashed chaos. They moved like shadows, striking with precision and disappearing before the Zarkon could retaliate. By dawn, Zeta Prime was a smoking ruin. Vorik's frustration grew. He doubled his forces, deployed advanced scanners, and tightened security. But the humans were ghosts. They sabotaged supply lines, poisoned water sources, and hacked Zarkon communication networks, turning their own systems against them. What the Zarkon couldn't comprehend was that humans had mastered the art of asymmetric warfare. They didn't fight fair. They fought to win. The tipping point came during the siege of Orion V. Vorik, determined to crush humanity's spirit, brought the full might of the Zarkon fleet. Orbiting the planet, he ordered relentless bombardments, turning cities into craters. But as the dust settled, something unimaginable happened. The skies above Orion V lit up, not with Zarkon fire, but with human ships. Massive, angular behemoths bristling with weaponry the Zarkon had never seen before. The humans had reverse-engineered Zarkon technology and made it better. The first volley from the human supercarriers shredded the Zarkon fleet. Their shields, once thought impenetrable, crumbled under the barrage of kinetic weapons, simple, brutal, and devastatingly effective. Vorik watched in horror as his ships were torn apart like paper. Desperation set in. He ordered a retreat, but the humans were relentless. They pursued, not out of vengeance, but with cold, calculated efficiency. Every Zarkon escape route was predicted, every maneuver countered. It was as if the humans knew their playbook before they wrote it. Back on Zarkon Prime, the High Council panicked. They had underestimated humanity, not just their technology, but their resilience, their adaptability. The humans were not just fighting for survival, they were fighting for dominance. Months passed, and the war turned into a nightmare for the Zarkon. Their empire, once sprawling and indomitable, began to crumble. Planets fell one by one, not to overwhelming force, but to the relentless, unyielding will of humanity. The final blow came when Earth's forces breached Zarkon Prime's defenses. General Vorik, once the embodiment of Zarkon might, stood in his war room, watching as human soldiers marched through the capital. He had a chance to escape, but he didn't take it. There was no point. As the human commander entered, Vorik looked into his eyes and saw not hatred, but something far worse, pity. "You thought we were weak," the commander said quietly. "But you never understood. We don't give up. Ever." And with that, the war was over. The galaxy would never forget the lesson the Zarkon learned the hard way: war with humans. Well, good luck.